Hi guys! Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Carly Gifford and I post sit-down videos talking about whatever I want on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now before I start every video, I like to tell you guys what I'm drinking and what chapstick I'm using. Currently, I don't have a drink with me, which is weird because normally I do, but I am using the Burt's Bees Chai Tea Lip Balm. It's so good. This is definitely becoming one of my favorite flavors. If you guys haven't used it, go get some and try it. It is one of the holiday flavors, so I actually think I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of them and just kind of stock up. That being said, I don't really have anything else to preface this video with, so I think we're just gonna jump right into it. Okay, so today we are talking about the Joe Burrow, Olivia Ponton situation. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Joe Burrows is a Cincinnati Bengals quarterback. He's played for the NFL for, I believe, 2 or 3 years now. He originally went to Ohio State and played football there, but then he transferred to Louisiana State University, LSU, and he in college had a girlfriend named Olivia Holzmacher. Now I know that's gonna get a little confusing. So in 2017, Joe started dating Olivia Holzmacher. Now we are talking about 2 Olivias in this situation, so we're gonna talk about Olivia Holzmacher first, and then we'll talk about Olivia Ponton. Hi, buddy. Baby, I'm busy, so can you just give me a few minutes? Okay, so Olivia and Joe, like I said, started dating in 2017. They met at Ohio State, and even though Joe transferred, she stayed at Ohio, and she is now a data analyst for Kroger, which is super cool. She has a dog. Honestly, the two were very private about their relationship. Like, they posted sometimes together, but for the most part, she kept things with him pretty private, and he her as well. Like, they would post, you know, that she was at a football game or something, but they wouldn't really talk on their relationship very often. Okay, Louie, honey, that's enough, okay? So after a few years, like, they kind of quit posting together, and people were really wondering if Joe and Olivia Holzmacher possibly broke up because they weren't really seen together, they weren't posting together, she wasn't, like, seemingly going to the games, despite actually being a football fan well before she got together with Joe. Do you want to go outside? Now that brings us to today. So on Monday night, Joe was out of town playing in Texas at a football game, of course, and there was a break-in at his home, which actually, weirdly enough, has been a thing that's been happening. There have been other NFL players who have also had break-ins at their house. I know that Travis Kelce had a break-in, so it's like just kind of a weird thing that's happening, which I guess, like, yeah, if you know their schedule and you know that they're gonna be out of town or whatever, it's, I hate to say, like, a good time to break in, but at least you kind of have an idea, if you were a burglar, whether or not they would be home. So essentially what outed Olivia Ponton and Joe Burrow's relationship was the leaked 911 call. Now, first it was Olivia's mom that called 911, and then there is a call between Olivia, a 911 operator, and then like a security guard that's in the area where Joe lives. So I'm gonna play you the 911 call with Olivia's mom, and then I'll play Olivia's after that.
Yes, someone is trying to break into the house right now. My daughter is there. This is Joe Burrow's house. She is staying there. He's at the football game. She's wondering what she should do, if she should be hiding or if she should be going outside. I believe she's on the phone with someone there as well, but I'm not sure.
Well, we actually have police officers there, and she's at the residence right now?
Yes.
I will go ahead and I will get somebody, I'll give her a call, but like I said, we've got officers in the area, so let them swing by there, okay?
Okay. Is someone there right now, or you don't know?
Yes, we've got an officer stationed there right now, so I'll have him come up to the actual, like, to the door, okay?
Okay, yes, please, please hurry.
Someone broke into my house. There's a car outside across the street, and I don't know if it's there. And they just got out of their car.
Oh, that's... No, there's something wrong. Who are you? Oh, yes. He said...
Are you security?
Do you know, is that an officer?
Are you sure? What's your name? He says Dan Carter.
Somebody broke in.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we have him doing security there. Are you able to
can they please send other people?
Okay. Yeah.
It's like completely messed up.
I just dropped her off. I picked her up.
Okay, thank you.
for the company.
Okay, yes. Can they please send more people?
Yeah, I have an officer being dispatched out there and letting them know.
Okay, thank you.
I have a call on the line. She says someone broke into the home, and there's a female there home alone. So she's requesting assistance. I can conference her in for any additional information.
Okay. We have a security detail there. Go ahead.
Okay, it's in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's Anderson Township. It's part of Cincinnati.
Okay. Is there a security there right now?
Yes, they're on until 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're on scene right now. We've gotten a call that is currently talking to the security that's on scene right now.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All righty. Bye.
Thanks.
So what's really interesting is she said that somebody broke into her house and people were like, so are they maybe living together? Now on the 911 report, they have Olivia down as an employee for Joe. She's said that she was dog sitting or house sitting for him and that was why she was there. But people are like, okay girl, we see you, but I think it's safe to assume that you guys are probably involved with one another. Now there was some speculation if Joe cheated on Olivia with Olivia because there were some rumors that he and Olivia Holmesburg were possibly engaged. Like I said though, the timeline of their relationship is a little bit hazy just because they didn't really post much about it or talk about their relationship, which props to them. No hate, no shade. I totally understand keeping it close to the vest. I get that. So we're not really going to speculate on that very much. But Olivia Ponton, I keep wanting to say pontoon, but it's Ponton. She is 22 years old and Joe is 28 years old. So there's a little bit of an age gap, but honestly, it's not even that much. Olivia has appeared on the Call Her Daddy podcast because she is a Sports Illustrated model. She's been signed to a modeling agency. She has a very large TikTok following. She kind of blew up during COVID, which was when a lot of people blew up. That's when I got another 15,000 followers. It was during COVID because what else were we all doing during that time, during lockdown? But she originally started posting, trying one new thing every day, and people really liked that sort of content, that she was trying things outside of the norm for her and going to different places in her hometown that she had never gone to before. And that was what helped boost her TikTok following. A lot. Now, not that it really matters in this situation, but it's just something that's kind of interesting about Olivia is that she came out as pansexual. She said that when it comes to relationships, she doesn't really care about gender. It's more of an emotional thing and how that emotional attachment forms. It's not about, a guy or a girl. It really doesn't matter to her. And I thought that was really interesting and honestly kind of cool for being a 22-year-old and knowing that and understanding herself enough to be able to say yeah, I am pansexual. I don't really care either way, it doesn't matter to me. I think that's, honestly, good for her. I really don't care, but I just thought it was something interesting that I would mention. Again, it doesn't really have anything to do with this whole situation.
So guys, I'm bisexual. How did you tell your friends and family?
I called my mother. I was kind of lying to her about the relationship I was in. Didn't really know exactly how to be like, hey mom, I'm in a relationship with a female. I eventually called her up one day and was just spit it out. And she just was like, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, yeah, bye.
Did she tell the rest of your family for you?
I'm assuming, because I never told my dad. I feel like I kind of came out with my dad by I got him a shirt that said my daughter's gay. And I shipped it to him because it was Pride Month. And I was like, oh, I feel like I should get my family some rainbow swag. And he sent me a picture of him smiling with him on. And I was like, okay, he knows.
Now, the internet has found it very crazy that the way these two's relationship got outed was from a 911 call that got released. And honestly, that is kind of crazy. Some people speculated that maybe they didn't want their relationship to be, out to the public because some people have speculated that maybe she was just sort of a fling for Joe, that maybe he wasn't wanting their relationship to be exclusive or for people to maybe actually know about it, which I don't know. That's a lot lot of assuming for me. I think that, you know, because he's kept his previous relationships pretty private, maybe that's what he was doing here too. Or maybe they didn't even know if they wanted to be exclusive. Maybe they were just kind of, you know, feeling things out, seeing how their relationship goes. I don't think it's a bad idea to be with someone for a while before you make it like social media type public. I don't know. That could just be me, but personally, I don't really think it's a big deal that they weren't public with their relationship. Like, legit, who cares? It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. Olivia Ponton and Joe Burrow are actually dating each other. And the fact that they got caught because someone broke into his house, this is the worst way to hard launch a relationship. I don't want to play the 911 call because I feel as if that's a bit of an invasion of privacy. She's probably scared shitless. One, why do people keep breaking into NFL players' houses? Like, how are they finding where they live? Two, I guess he's not dating his ex-girlfriend, the other Olivia. Three, again, this is the worst way to have to come out that you guys are together. Like, that sucks.
Joe Burrow and Olivia Ponton's relationship was just exposed via a police report. This story is absolutely wild, so let's get into it. So for anyone who didn't know, Joe Burrow was dating his long-term girlfriend, also named Olivia, for years, but the two of them kept their relationship super private, hardly ever posting each other and never talking about each other in the media. But it's been speculated that the two of them broke up earlier this year, and honestly, when Joe Burrow showed up to training camp with a blonde shaved head, I feel like that's all the evidence we needed. So fast forward to this week, where Joe Burrow and the Bengals were playing the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football, and it was reported that his house was robbed during the game. But what's really interesting here is that Olivia Ponton is the one who called in the burglary. Now, Olivia does not live in Cincinnati and hasn't been connected to Burrow in the past, so a lot of people were wondering what was she doing at Burrow's house. The official report says that Olivia is employed by Joe Burrow, and one article even said that she was there to pet sit. But a lot of people are not buying that story and think that Olivia and Joe Burrow have had a secret relationship going on for who knows how long, and it's just pretty wild that this police report is what exposes them.
Watching Joe Burrow's press conference regarding his home break-in was one of the sadder things that I've seen. Anytime a grown man is like acting like that, like, I'm seriously not okay. But him saying like his privacy has been invaded in more ways than one, and like just being so weird about it. Not weird, but like upset. It was a really tough watch. But, and I wonder if it's just me that like kind of clocked this, but like more ways than one. He's talking about his home, and then obviously Miss Olivia. Olivia Ponton, I don't know. Her mom was like, my daughter's there, to the police. It's Joe Burrow's home. I think Joe was wanting to keep that little 22-year-old side piece under wraps for a bit longer, if not forever. Like, oh, poor Joe.
Everybody has heard what has happened. I feel like my privacy has been violated in more ways than one, and way more is already out there than I would want out there and that I care to share. So that's all I got to say about that. You know, we live a public life, and you know, one of my least favorite parts of that is the lack of privacy, and that has been difficult for me to deal with my entire career. Still learning, but I understand it's the life that we choose. Doesn't make it any easier to deal with.
Now, a lot of people find Joe extremely attractive. Honestly, he is a pretty vanilla white boy, if you ask me. But I do get it. He's got pretty strong features and stuff. He's not a bad-looking guy. I mean, he's pretty cute, but it's just funny, like, how geeked people get about him. But, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying I don't find him cute. Like, he's a good-looking guy. Anyways, so that is pretty much the whole situation with Joe Burrows and Olivia Ponton. Not really a lot of drama, just kind of a crazy situation. Like, could you imagine your relationship being outed because of a 911 call, because someone shattered your window and ransacked your room, and then all of a sudden, on top of that, your relationship is also out in public? So I thought it was kind of crazy, and I thought you guys would be interested in this whole situation as well. It's been talked about a lot on TikTok, so if you didn't know the whole situation, that's essentially it. But that is it for me as well today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because let's be real, TikTok may or may not be getting banned in, you know, a little over a month here. So I guess subscribe to me here. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.